Good morning, welcome to my channel. My name is Kassandra, and to help wake you up, I'm gonna take you through this short yoga stretch for a great boost of energy and to also really set the tone for the day ahead. So please begin by having two blocks. You can just have them somewhere close towards the top of the mat. And we'll begin by sitting up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Close your eyes. And take those first few morning cleansing breaths really deep as you send that breath all the way down to your low belly and low back. And we'll interlace our hands, flip the palms as you reach them all the way up towards the sky. Finding that first little stretch, and you might ease side to side a little bit here. Coming back through to center, just bring your hands behind your head and lean back slightly as you look up. Think of reaching your elbows further away from one another, squeezing your shoulder blades behind you. And releasing down. I'll just turn to face over towards the front of the mat. Bring your feet flat in front, knees bent, and just do a little windshield wiper motion with your knees, letting them fall side to side. Coming back to neutral, right leg extend straight and bring your left foot to the inside of that thigh. As you inhale, lift and lengthen. And on the exhale, find a forward fold here. So hamstrings might be feeling really tight from waking up. You can definitely bend into your knee here. Think of lengthening out through your spine. And coming out, let's switch sides. Right foot in, left leg out in front. Inhale to lift and exhale, finding that forward fold. So yoga in the morning is a great way to set the tone for the day, taking care of yourself first. And as you lift on up, one last time, let's bring our feet flat on the floor, hands back behind you, reverse tabletop pose. Squeeze into your glutes as you push into the feet to lift your hips up. Big stretch into your shoulders. And let's release, crossing at your ankles. Let's find downward facing dog. Palms are shoulder width distance apart, feet are hip width distance apart. And you can move in any way that feels intuitive to you here, bending one knee, straightening the other leg. Relax your neck, relax your head. And let's reach our right leg up towards the sky. Bend your right knee, open up your hip. Try to get that knee up really high before stepping the foot forward to the top of the mat. Grab a hold of your blocks, placing them underneath your hands in your runner's lunge. As you inhale, you're going to lower your hips and lift to look up. And on the exhale, you're going to push into your front heel as you fold down, getting into the hamstrings. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale and exhale. Deep lunge. Wide pyramid pose. Last one here. Inhale into that lunge. Exhale into that pyramid pose. And start to bend a little bit into that front knee. Bring those blocks out in front of you. And you're going to push off of that back leg, lifting it up as high as it can go. And release to fold over the legs and thighs. Ragdoll pose here. You can bend your knees generously, maybe hold on to your elbows as you sway a little side to side. And release your hands to the floor, bend your knees and come all the way up to stand. Tadasana Pose, mountain at the top of the mat. And we'll find our tree pose, Vrikshasana, standing and balancing on your right leg. Bring your left foot somewhere to the inside of that leg. So maybe staying at the level of the calf, maybe towards the inner thigh. And think of hugging in. So pushing that supporting leg against the sole of your foot. Hands can stay at the front of your heart, or you can grow the branches of your tree as you reach your arms up. Really rooted in the floor without digging your toes into the mat. So what is one word that captures how you want to feel today? Growing a little taller. Hands come back through to center. Releasing from here. Let's take a flow. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold down. You can bend your knees here. Halfway lift, flat back, lift and lengthen. Plant your palms and step both feet back to your plank pose before you lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra, push into your feet. Exhale to lower. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And we'll find the sequence on the second side. Reach your left leg up, bend your left knee and open up your hip nice and wide. And we'll step it to our runner's lunge. Left foot to the top of the mat, grab a hold of your blocks so they're underneath your palms at the highest level. Deep lunge here as you inhale. And exhale, straighten that front leg as you fold. 3 more just like this, opening up through the legs. Inhale and exhale. Last one. From this pyramid pose, bend into that front knee a little bit. Bring your blocks out in front of you and push off of that right leg as you lift it up. A variation of Warrior 3. And your ragdoll fold, relax and fold over your legs. We won't need our blocks, so you can leave them where they are. Maybe just sway a little side to side. Push your feet into the floor to roll all the way up to stand, Tadasana. Into Vrikshasana, tree pose. The other side this time, so leaning on your left leg, you're going to bring your right foot wherever is appropriate. Think of squeezing and opening up through that right knee, but it's really coming from your hip. Hugging through the midline and using that to lift and grow a little bit taller. Finding a point of focus, maybe as the arms extend. Wobbling is completely normal. There is no end result that we're looking for in these poses. Join your hands back down and we'll release, taking our last flow here. Inhale, arms rise. Fold it down. Halfway lift, lengthen. Plant your palms, step it back to plank. Lower. Cobra. And this time, let's find child's pose. Press your hips towards your heels and fold on down. Taking a few deep breaths here. Try to relax your shoulders. And really asking yourself, what is one word that represents how you want to feel today? Your one word intention. Something you can remind yourself of. And let's lift back up. And just go ahead and take a seat in any way that is comfortable. Closing our session this way, joining the hands together at the front of the heart. Rolling your shoulders back. Showing yourself some gratitude for putting yourself first. We'll close with the chant of Om. Inhale to chant. Big breath in. Namaste. Thank you so much for doing this morning yoga flow with me. I hope you feel a little bit more energized and ready to tackle your day. If you'd like to stay a little bit longer, this meditation right here would be an excellent one to do. I would love to know what your one-word intention is. You can leave it down below in the comments. Please subscribe, and hopefully I'll practice again with you tomorrow morning. Namaste.